What if you could make $10, $20, $50, or even $100 a day on TikTok or Instagram doing things that you really want to do anyway and enjoy doing? Even better, if you're a little on the shy side, what if you could do all of this without ever having to show your face? I know this sounds way too good to be true, but I'm going to be showing you multiple people doing this exact thing, and then we're going to break down exactly how you can do it as well. Let's dive in and see how we can make some money here. First, we're going to start by talking about where on this platform or these platforms we're going to be doing this. Whether you're a TikTok person, an Instagram person, or a Facebook person, this can work for all three. Now, we're going to be using the video feature. So TikTok is primarily built with vertical videos. Instagram and Facebook both have the Reels option built in, and we're going to be using that option to make this work. Now, if you really want, you can just pick one platform. If you just like to post on Facebook or you're just a TikTok person, you can post these videos on just one platform. But with an extra 20 to 30 seconds of work, you can post across all three platforms and triple your chances of success, and that's how I would probably approach this. So let's dive in. We're going to show you how to first grow an account, how to get traction and eyeballs and get things going on this account. And then the second thing we're going to talk about is how you monetize and make money off of these new eyeballs, followers, and people. And if you do this right, you're probably going to get a bunch of free, cool, fun stuff, trips, all kinds of stuff as well in the process. Step one is you're going to go research. You're going to find unique, fun, cool places around you within a couple hours of you that you would enjoy going to and that other people would enjoy going to as well. Now, everyone's different, but this can be outdoor based. It can be food based. It can be activity based. It can be kind of like temporary things coming into town like circuses or sports teams or things like that. It really is unique to you and to your area. But here's the three ways that you're going to find these cool, awesome, unique activities and places. The first one is a website called Atlas Obscura. So you're going to go to atlasobscura.com and you're just going to type in right here your location. So I live in Utah. I'm going to type in Utah. Now, depending on where you're at, this will be different. I'm in Utah where a lot of this stuff will be outdoors, but there's still plenty of other things you can see. This is a crater that you can actually go snorkeling and scuba diving in, which is awesome. A lot of cool like outdoor ruins and rooms and things like that. This is a quarry where you can go dig up fossils and things like that. The house in up, cool stained glass, spiral jetty, this cool tunnel. You can see it's just a variety of kind of cool, unique places that most people in your state probably don't know about. Now, depending on where you live, you're probably going to get at least 100 cool places just from the Atlas Obscura. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to head to Google Maps. You're going to click this little button right here, which is essentially where you are, right? And it's going to let you look in your area, and you type in things like things to do. You can type in unique things to do, all kinds of different things you can type in here, and you can see it's going to pull up a big list. And you're kind of just going through the pictures. Now, you're not looking for things that have 20,000 reviews and everyone's doing them and you know about them and everyone else around you knows about them and you kind of know that. You're looking for more places that most people, you think your friends and people like that, may perhaps not know about. Now, the way I do this is I kind of get away from the city centers usually. For example, you can see right here, if I just look in this kind of population center, it's going to give me a bunch of things with lots of reviews that a lot of people look at. But if I head over here, if I head up maybe into these mountains right here where there's a lot less going on, right? And then I click search this area. Now I'm going to get some options that maybe most people don't know about, ranging from zip lines to cool waterfalls. Then I can start typing in a little more unique things like I could type in caves, right? And I'm gonna get like some cool little caves or things like that. For example, check this out. There's this awesome cave right here. Not a lot of reviews. It's a pretty cool cave that I think a lot of people would get captured by looking at, but probably don't know exists. I can look up things like caves, mines, waterfalls, just things that are visually appealing that maybe a lot of people don't know about. And of course, this wouldn't be a tutorial in 2025 if we didn't use ChatGPT at least a little bit. So the last place would be ChatGPT, where you say something like, find me 100 unique places in Utah that people can visit that most people, even locals, don't know about. And we all know ChatGPT will spit out a list that looks something like this. You can see it gave me a big list of kind of outdoors things ranging from hot springs to cool canyons. And if I scroll down, it gives me another list of things like museums or cool architecture. I also had it look for ruins. You can see that the list is endless, and obviously this depends on where you live. But between ChatGPT, the Atlas Obscura, and Google Maps, you spend a couple hours and you're going to have a massive list of cool, unique, visually stunning places around you. The next step is we're going to head back to Google Maps, and we're actually going to go to saved right here. We're going to click on saved, and there's lists, and you can create lists. You're going to want to make a new list, and you're going to call it whatever you want, but something like Utah Secrets or whatever your location is. Once you have that list, we're going to add everything into a list. You're going to take everything, you're going to find where it is on a map, and then you're going to add it to that list. For example, right here, there's something about an hour from me called the Spiral Jetty, and it's this kind of walkway that goes out into the Great Salt Lake, looking something similar to Maui's Hook in Moana or something. It's a unique unique place. It's visually stunning. A lot of people probably don't know it exists, and that's a good place to start. So I go to the Spiral Jetty, I click save right here, and I will add it to my list of Utah secrets. Now do this for a couple hours, and you'll end up with something like this. You can see I've got all these different pins. Now these are all cool places that I personally want to go, that sound exciting and fun for me, and now I get to go try them out and do them for work. Now this is where I talked about if you're a parent with kids or whoever you are, this can be fun. You can bring a spouse, a girlfriend, a kid, whoever you want. This can be an awesome time. Now the one thing you have to do is you need to bring your phone with you and you need to take video. Now I talked about how you don't need to film yourself, and you absolutely don't, and honestly most people do just fine without putting themselves in these videos. You're going to take videos like this one or some of these videos you're seeing on the screen where you're just going around taking video, vertical video of all the different things. You can do close-ups, you can do zoom outs, you can do little videos of the walk over to there. You're going to want to get 10, 20, 30 videos for each place that you go and visit. Now the next step is content, and the real key here, the key to growing and to growing fast and really blowing this up is to maximize your content. If you spend a couple hours going to one of these cool places and you get one video out of it, this is going to take you quite a while. But if you can spend a couple hours and you can get 10 to 15 videos out of that small amount of time that you spend, this is going to go a lot quicker for you, and you'll be making money and seeing success a lot faster as well. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take all this video that we've gotten and we're going to make 10 different kinds of pieces of content with each location that we go, with every single set of videos that we brought back. There's also probably 10, 15, 20 more different little types of videos that you can do, and you'll become more familiar with this. I would encourage you to add those types of videos to your system as you go, but here's a good start of 10 types of videos you can do for each location. Number one is no one knows about this hidden gem in X, and we'll use X and Y to talk about like adjectives or location. So in this case, in Utah would be X. 2, check out this X, right? This thing only available in Y. That would be the location. Most X natives, most Utah natives don't even know about this place. 4, one of my favorite places in X. 5, X's adjective place, meaning scariest, coolest, highest, freakiest, funnest, all these different little words that you can put in there, right? Depending on the exact location that you're going. And then in parentheses, no one knows about this. 6, this hidden gem is only X distance, right? 3 miles from Y. 7, don't visit X without visiting Y. And what you do here is you take a location that's way well known within an hour or so of this place you went, and then you use that as your baseline. Don't visit Zion's National Park without checking out this hot spring at 30 minutes away. So those are all individual, and then once you start getting a few videos, you can start doing listicles. And listicles are things where you say, these are the 3 best places to visit in X. 3 unique gems in X that no one else will talk to you about. So you'll get a combination of a few videos and make videos like that. So making these videos is actually really easy. If you've got a little bit of budget, you can hire someone, and people can put out these videos probably in about 30 minutes, a good editor that knows what they're doing. You can also do this yourself very, very easily, and quite honestly, you'll probably enjoy it more and be able to put a little bit more of a unique tone on it. To do this, we're going to use an app called CapCut. It's available on pretty much every phone you can think of. Once you have the CapCut app downloaded, you probably want to use the free trial and at least get a few videos out using the upgraded version, but you can do a lot of stuff in the free one as well. We're going to click New Project, and we're just going to take all those videos from the location that we were just at. So for example, we were just at a place in southern Utah. You can see I'm going to add a bunch of these just cool videos. There was frisbee golf they had there. There was these caves you could go in. There was biking. There was a cool river. You can see I can quickly get 10 videos, add them in there, and they're all in a timeline just like that. So step 1 is just to chop all these down into small bite-sized clips. You don't want the same clip on there unless it's incredibly epic for more than 4 or 5 seconds. So I can grab each clip, I can click into them, and then I can just drag that right bar there until it's, about 4 seconds long, something like that. And I can do that with each clip very, very easily. This one's 7 seconds, so I grab that bar and I drag it till it's about 3, 4 seconds, something like that. So step 1, we're just going to make a bunch of little clips put together that kind of highlight this place, all the different things that you can do. Step 2 is we're going to add text that matches. Now we talked about how we're going to title these videos. Your first frame is going to have your title that we talked about, those 7 different things. For example, I would title this, no one knows about this hidden gem 30 minutes from Moab, which is the place that we were visiting. So I click right here on add text, and then I click add text again on that bottom part, and now I can say hidden gem 30 minutes from Moab. And of course, as you get better and better at this, you can do all kinds of things like play with fonts and styles and effects and all kinds of things, but you really don't need those for these channels to do well. You don't need to overdo the editing. So I'll click X right there, and you can see right now that this clip stays on for about 3 seconds. If you look at the timeline, we'll kind of drag it so it stays on for a little bit longer. We want to make sure people have time to read it. And now we've got this cool video, hidden gem 30 minutes from Moab. Now that's catchy, especially if you're going anywhere near Moab, if you know where Moab is, which most of the people in Utah do. And then I would go and add text highlighting all the different features. So I could say, I would add text right here, right? And I would say add text, and I would say 18-hole Frisbee golf course. I just type that in real quick, 18-hole Frisbee golf course, right? And now in my video, you can see right here, 18-hole Frisbee golf. So you'll go add text to all the frames as well, something to keep the eyes visually engaged. There's multiple ways people do this. Some people will go with just text and music, and some people will record a voiceover and do the voiceover and say, this is my favorite place 30 minutes from Moab. There's an 18-hole Frisbee golf course that anyone can play, and they'll do something like that and then line up text with it. That's your choice. Both of those work. I think adding a little audio and text probably is better, but if you don't even want to show your voice on these videos, you can still make this work. Last step is we just need to throw in some music, so we'll click on add audio, we'll click on AI music, give it an idea. I usually say cinematic or something epic, but you can kind of play with this and have a lot of fun with it, and you'll just click generate. It'll give you a few different options, and you can click on a few different ones and kind of get an idea of what it sounds like. I ended up going with this bottom one right here. I click the plus mark, and I've now got music, I've got text, and I've got my video, and you can see right here it's all ready to go when I click play. Now this should take you in the beginning probably an hour or two per video, but once you get a good rhythm and understanding of this editor, you can do this in 15 to 30 minutes pretty easily, and all you've got to do is click export at the end, and you've got your video ready to go. The last and final step of growth, of building an audience, getting eyeballs, is the actual posting. Now this is very, very important. We need to make sure that TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook are very aware that this is a location specific video, meaning we want it to show to people in that specific location. Now we're going to do this with the built-in location options. Both TikTok and Instagram should let you do this. As you upload, it will ask you. We'll use hashtags, we'll use the description, and we'll use the actual things we say in the video. So whatever your location is, for example, for me it's Utah, you're going to want to, as much as possible, put that both in the words you say, the description you add to the video, the hashtags you add to the video, the title in the video, and if that platform has a location option, you will want to add it to that location option as well. All right, step 5, we need to talk about how you're gonna make money off this. And this is where a lot of people freeze. They work and they work and they work and they build up followers and they're having fun doing it, but they don't know how to actually turn these people into money, and they especially don't know how to do it in an ethical way, and people get lost in kind of weird roads and doing things they probably shouldn't just because that's what they're learning online. So let's talk about real, legitimate ways to make real, legitimate money while also making your followers happy with you. The first one is going to be sponsorships, because there's going to be plenty of local companies around you and that do things to do. For example, we've got a place called Thanksgiving Point near us that does like pony rides and carnivals and all that fun stuff, right? There's an escape room place next door to us too. And those people are looking for the exact people that are watching your Instagram page, right? You've got 20,000 people that live right in that neighborhood. They're looking for fun things to do. And these people are looking and want to be put in front of those people. So take a look at me now. So I can show you a bunch of examples, but this one right here, they're posting about an escape room, right? We can click into it, and you can see they said, hey, check out this cool escape room. This is the video they posted, right? Just a couple clips of them escaping. And you can see right here, it's saying comment link for details. And then you've got all these people commenting link. Okay, you can see right here, and they're replying, and they're sending out a link in their inbox or something like that. And there's a couple ways they're going about it. They're either sending them directly to an affiliate link, which is a special link that the company gives them, and then they track the sales that come through that link. So that's called affiliate marketing, and you get your own unique link that is unique to only you. Looks just like this one on the screen. And then when that link is clicked and a sale is made, a percentage of that sale is given to you. Very, very easy to do. Very, very common. The second way is just a straight sponsorship. So you can reach out to companies, or companies can reach out to you, and they'll say something like, hey, we noticed you're blowing up on Instagram. We would love to, put our company right in front of your audience. That's probably what happened here. The escape room said, hey, we'd love to be in front of your audience. And then this person said, okay, $1,000, $2,000, $2,500. It really depends on how big your audience is and how much clout you have. But if you've got hundreds of thousands of followers, you can charge a fair amount of money. So, hey, yeah, sure, $2,000. We'll make a video. We'll make a couple videos about you, and we'll send everybody out a link so that we can track it. And I'm going to add a third thing, and this is just free stuff. So I get a lot of local businesses reaching out to me about free stuff. I've gotten free bikes and skateboards and grills and fire pits and just all kinds of like random things that local companies and even non-local companies will reach out and say, hey, we want you to make a video about this. And you can go and make a quick video, and then you get the thing for free. And a lot of times they'll pay you and give you the thing for free. So I've got rooms full of stuff, of free stuff that I've gotten simply because I have an audience, and you'll get much more on a local level. You'll get free trips to cool places, free dinners, free all kinds of fun, free activities that you'll get to do because you have clout in a local community. Now, the last real way you'll make money is directly through affiliate marketing. We talked about sponsorships, but let's talk about affiliate marketing. There's a lot of big like travel websites like Groupon or TripAdvisor owns this company right here. And we're probably familiar with these, right? They basically take you to an area. I can type in something like place like Utah, and there's going to be tons of different activities that I can do in Utah. Backcountry 4x4 tour, Salt Lake boat tour, Bryce Canyon, right? Like this is Utah at its greatest right here. And all these range from $50 to $100 to $500. Now I can sign up for the affiliate program for this company. So you can see right here, they've got a partner resources part of their website, and I can come right here and I can become an affiliate. And you sign up to be an affiliate, and what's going to happen is I can now promote all of these different things. I can make a video about Sand Hollow. I can go to Sand Hollow, and then I can say, hey, if you want to do a Sand Hollow Dunes tour, go ahead and click the link below. This company will give me a unique link for that thing. So anything that's on their website, this one and Groupon are just both awesome for it. Any of these things, if I become an affiliate of this one company, I can now promote all these different things, and I can do them. And as I grow, I can reach out to these companies and say, hey, I've got 50,000 followers on Instagram that are all from Utah looking for things to do in Utah. Would you be up for giving me a free whitewater rafting trip? And a lot of them are saying, yes, I'd love to give you a whitewater rafting trip. All we need to get is 2 or 3 people that sign up from your video, and we've made our money back and are now profitable. And that's pretty easy when you've got 50,000 followers. So now we get this free fun trip of things we like to do, and we're also making money. Everybody that watches that video clicks our unique affiliate link, and when they buy, we get 10, 15, 20%, depending on the company, of the amount of money that they make. And that's that. This is a fun way to make money online, to help other people find their passion while also exploring and doing your passion, and all the while slowly growing yourself an online business. It's great to do with kids, to do with family members, to do with friends, to do whenever you just have a couple hours and want to go out and do something. It's an awesome side hustle. Let me know in the comments if you've got any questions. We'll get them answered. Thanks so much for watching.